Our next speaker is one of the most experienced speaker bookers in Europe. Please welcome a massive round of applause for Maria Franzoni!
It's not down to anybody else to show you the money and to get the business. It's down to you to feed your family, to pay your mortgage, and to get booked. So I'm going to show you where the money is today so that you can do that and not rely on anybody else. So I got on the phone to corporate headquarters and I said, look, I've just given you 45 minutes of my time. I've also helped you resolve a problem. I need your help. I need your advice. How can I help you, madam? I hate being called madam. I hate it. I said, could you put me through to whoever organises your conferences and events? Within 6 months, I had booked 6 speakers for their next event. It's all bleeding obvious. Whenever I work with anybody, I'm talking common sense, but it's uncommon practice. If you approach everybody in the same way, they all talk to each other, whether they're bureaus or whether they're conference organisers. You have to tailor, you have to look at the client, you have to look at what's going on, exactly to Dan's point, what's the problem that they're dealing with. I used to deliberately organise my meetings and events when I was having a meeting with somebody to go and have coffee in a hotel rather than in a cafe so that I could write down all of the events that were going on. I find out corporate headquarters phone number and say, oh, listen, could you put me through to the person who ran the Accenture event at the Monarch Room in Birmingham Hilton yesterday? And I'd say it really fast as if I'd been there or I'd forgotten something at the hotel. And they'd put me straight through. And then when I got through, I'd then have a little joke about the person. Listen, I wasn't there. This is what actually happened. So I'd made a joke about it. But I'm talking to the person who's organising it. When was the last time that you downloaded your LinkedIn connections? Who are your first connections? And just said, listen, hey, we've been connected since 2012. We've never communicated with each other, but can you tell me, do you ever get invited to conferences or events? And you are all my witnesses here, every single one of you. Maria Franzoni, on the 10th of June in London, PSA, shared the stage with Tom Cruise. Right? It's going on my bio. Meeting planners, conference organisers, they are always looking for speakers. They have to think about the next one after they've just finished the gig, right? That's why they go to speaker bureaus, because speakers aren't phoning them up directly saying, hey, hi, here I am. I'm hoping that you agree that trying to find the money and the opportunities is not an impossible mission. It's just you haven't done the basics for a while, right? So your mission, should you choose to accept it, right, is to keep an opportunity mindset because the money is everywhere.